How's it going, Cancer? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to my channel. So, I'm doing love readings, all right? I don't usually do these, but I was guided to do them for the month of May 2021. So, and this is probably for any relationship status that you're in, because the advice is not always about, you know, what does my love look like? It is about like what could happen in your love life regardless of your relationship status. So I hope you stick around. I hope you enjoy. I will be using the Romance Angel Oracle card deck, and these are Tell It Like It Is cards. They're not just oh, Cupid is here, you know, it's not just that. I'm going to clarify using the Gilded Tarot. All right, so this is for Cancer in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you guys don't know how to calculate your moon and all that other good stuff, there's this website called Cafe Astrology, and it'll help you calculate where your sign is. Anyway, I feel like I'm going to start babbling, so I want to pick up the cards and get going. But so just before I started to record, I got this real, like, does anybody know who Mae West is? You know, I got that real sort of, she was a real seductress, like she was a real vamp, and oh, you know, I got this real, oh, how you doing? You know, so there's a real energy about you guys that is like, why don't you come see me sometime? You know what I mean? So, I hope that wasn't too brutal, but I'm just getting that, and I'm getting goosebumps. So I know that it's really important that I say that, because you guys could be coming out of a part of your life where you're just thinking that you're not very like attractive, or you don't want to be around people. So you could start to feel a new layer of like an awakening, and just like walking a different way, and maybe holding your hair a different way, like, you know, your chin is at a different angle. You might want to try a new mascara, and that can be for boys, girls, and every other, you know, identifier out there. It's just a different peak for you. So I'm getting all these messages from my team in spirit who surround me, and I channel these messages through them, you guys. I haven't even pulled a card yet. And I started getting messages before I even started recording you. So let's have a look here. Oh, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. This is so important to remember if you have been single for a long time, or if you're in a relationship and you're kind of looking at your partner like, well, you turned into a sack of potatoes, not in a good way. This is something for you guys to remind yourself. It's not about the other person. Sure, they're going to be fabulous. You know, you're worth waiting for. You are worth it. You know, just getting a real visual here for you guys, not to lower your standards just because y'all been single for a little while, or, you know, you're divorced or separated, or you're on the verge of a breakup. It can be very tempting to go back into a relationship because that's what you're used to. But you've got angels here, you guys. And they want you to know, like, you have everything, you know, and you are that siren, you know. You're the siren of love. I'm going to write that down. So once you start to see yourself sort of being in a class onto its own, you know, because you've got this quality in you, and maybe it's being held back, and maybe it's time to unleash that, so that this person that you're both waiting for each other and you're both seeking each other, they can start to really hone in on your energy, you know. But this person that you're waiting for, they're worth it. And even more important, you're worth waiting for, okay? So if you've been single for however long and you're like, enough, you know, you have to value yourself to the point where you don't just settle. Because what if you settle and it's just another sack of potatoes? You know, and I love potatoes, but you know what I mean? And then the one shows up that gives you that, oh, Why don't you come see me sometime? And meanwhile, you're like, dinner's ready to your sack of potatoes. You know, do you see the difference? So, worth waiting for, you guys. You know, even if it takes a long time, it's worth waiting for. All right, so let's have a card here for this. Interesting. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Very nice. So this could be somebody that you knew already. You know, it could be a childhood friend. Could be somebody that you dated in high school or, you know, sort of around the way or whatever. Life separated you. You had different journeys to fulfill. You just weren't ready. You could have even had to go on to have families with other people because that was part of their soul contract, you know. Interesting. I'm also seeing here too that you guys, if you were from that category where you both went on and had families with other people, those children are probably starseeds of the highest order, okay? So that's why that had to happen, because they're here on a soul mission. That's a completely different reading, but that's very interesting that I got that shown to me by my spirit guide. So if you guys have children that are a little bit, you might, okay, I don't want to use the word normal because it's such a pigeonhole, but they just, maybe they're more contemplative or highly intuitive, or they say things and you're like unless you're a starseed or a light worker too. And I just saw angel number 649, so that's really important. You know, you might want to just start checking out signs of starseeds, and I've done a whole series of them on my other channel, Oracle Rising. You don't have to watch me, but you could maybe want to get them to do a starseed quiz just online. Wow. And then after all of that, you guys can come back together because that other mission had to be fulfilled. 6 of Cups, that energy of like life coming full circle. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I love what I'm seeing here for you, Cancer. This is really beautiful, okay? So if you had your heart broken by somebody that, I'm going to take this person over you, no offense, you know, and they went off. They had to. Like that was something, you know, tied to global ascension, okay? So hopefully that can help you a little bit. So I'm going to pull another card here. Wow. So you're being told to have absolute faith that the one is on the way. You know, you could be having dreams about them. You could be seeing them on your timeline or something like that. Little suggestions that they're on their way back. This is really fascinating. I've got the Hierophant card here. You're being advised to have absolute faith that the person that you are meant to spend the rest of your life with, and that will turn you up and turn you out instead of dinner's ready. Ugh. You know, I think you all know. And sleep on the couch, potato, you know, absolute faith. They're on their way. Don't have any doubt here. You're worth waiting for. And they're coming back. Oh, with this fantastic 6 of Cups. And this could be, even if you didn't know each other in this lifetime, this is the one, okay? There's this old AC/DC song. It's called Love Hungry Man. And it starts off, it says, "You're the one I waited for." And I love that song so much. I'm probably going to listen to it after the reading, because it's like, it's really like an animalistic, and there's going to be this recognition. There's going to be that amp up. There's going to be that shoulder, that hip, that, you know, that's just going to bring out that flare in you, and that will never die. You won't look at them like they're like stuffing. You know what I mean? The Five of Wands. This is waiting for that divine and perfect timing of the universe to bring you back together when you've finished signing off on other factors of your soul contracts. It's coming. Have the faith. It's coming back around. Either you knew them this lifetime or previous ones. Have faith. This is worth waiting for, you guys. Amazing cards. Oh, wow. I love this reading for you guys so much, Cancer. So I got a coffee calling my name, and I'm going to wrap it up here for you guys. And love and light. All right. Take care. Bye.